everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Courtney Ryan, and today we're talking all things personal style, how to find it, where to start, and some helpful tips that I wish I knew when I was figuring this out for myself. Your personal style can be an outward view of your identity and your personality, an extension of you, if you will. And at the root of your personal style lies the question of who you are and how you want to show up in the world, which I know can feel pretty daunting to answer. But my goal here today is to help navigate you through and make this feel a little bit less intimidating. So let's get right into it. The first helpful step, and I think a great place to start, is to identify your inspiration. So sort of identifying here where to pull inspiration from or what you're drawn to aesthetically. And simply put here, what you like. I think what you like can be different than what you end up wearing, but it can be beneficial to identify what exactly you like and what you don't like about something, or how you could potentially apply that to your own wardrobe. The key point that I want to make here is to understand your preferences. Are you drawn to the styles of a specific time in history? Maybe film or cinema is a good place for you to start. James Bond is a pretty obvious example here. Do you prefer the elegant, fuller fit of a Sean Connery suit or the modern, slimmer fit of a Daniel Craig suit? Think about which look you prefer. Perhaps neither one of them is your pace and you gravitate more towards Pedro Pascal in Kingsman with his Western tone, a leather jacket, classic selvage denim, or perhaps Keanu Reeves' all-black ensembles in The Matrix. Maybe it's Jude Law's old money style in The Talented Mr. Ripley. There's no wrong answer here, and it's completely yours to make, which is the beauty of personal style. You very well could just like something on someone else, or because a character you like is wearing it, and maybe not for yourself, which is okay too, but I think knowing what you like about it, and what you don't is a helpful place to start. Now, if cinema or characters, style icons if you will, aren't really inspiring you, maybe it's as simple as browsing on Pinterest and making a mood board. Note the things you like about an outfit and the things that you also don't like. Think about colors, fabrics, texture, silhouettes. A lot of things come into play here, but really try to pinpoint what you like and what you don't. Something else to note here is just having a general understanding of the styles that you like. Are you more into this old money, preppy sort of style, or something more rugged, workwear oriented? It could be street style, it could be punk, it could be grunge. I mean, the list truly goes on. There are so many different styles out there, and I know that's why it can feel overwhelming and daunting for a lot of you, but I think being able to really pinpoint what you like specifically is going to help you so much with the other points on my list today. So I think this is a really wonderful place to start. Again, maybe for some of you, this will be finding characters that you like in movies. Maybe you're really inspired by a certain time in history or cinema or a current celebrity, or maybe none of those things really apply to you, and your best bet is to just get on Pinterest and scroll and see some outfits you like and try to apply them to your own wardrobe. But the key here, and again, the point that I really want to drive home with you, is to find what you like and understand your preferences. And I also want to note here that this can be a mix of things. You don't just have to go based on one character or one sort of movie or one celebrity. You can find a ton that you like and combine it all together. You are allowed to find inspiration and like more than one thing, so keep this in mind as well. The next point here is to consider your lifestyle. Now that you've found inspiration or you've identified the styles that you enjoy, I think it's important to consider how exactly that could translate into your specific lifestyle. Your lifestyle can play a crucial role in defining your personal style, as it can reflect your daily activities, your preferences, and your overall image. Some questions I would have for you are, what do you do for a living? What do you do on a day-to-day basis? What do you do on the weekend? Do you typically dress pretty casual and laid back, or are you someone that dresses more formal? And these are some things I want you to jot down or ask yourself as well, so that you can really understand your lifestyle and what is going to work for you. You probably have a pretty good idea of what your everyday lifestyle is like and what clothing is the most practical for you. Maybe you actually wear a uniform during the work week and your weekends are your time to shine in your favorite outfits. Some of you will be able to blend the two together and some of you might not. It all depends on your specific situation and, again, what your lifestyle is like. So I think that's really important to keep in mind as well when we're talking about personal style. These are things that you're going to want to ask yourself so that you can strike a balance between practicality for your day-to-day and showing up authentically. I think knowing what you like, what's practical, and developing a sort of uniform or template for your outfits that reflect this will really help you find what your style is and help you be able to dress in a way that best represents you while still making sense. Another thing to consider in terms of your lifestyle is where you live in the world. Thinking about things like culture, climate. I mean, these are important things to consider when you're thinking about your personal style and what is going to work for your everyday life. Okay, the next thing I want you to do is assess your current wardrobe. Your current closet can actually tell you more about your style than you may realize, even if it's telling you that you need to start fresh. So I want you to take a look at the clothes that you already have and ask yourself some of the following questions about them. Are there any common themes that you're noticing with your current wardrobe? Do you have any dominant colors or patterns, styles that stand out? Another is what you like wearing the most or what you feel most confident in. And then also on the opposite side, what you like wearing the least and that you don't feel good in. Is there anything in there that might align with your inspiration that we had in point 1? Understanding what you like and don't like about your current clothes can help you recognize how to move forward in terms of what you need versus what you don't, as well as what you like and what you don't like. And I honestly think I could do an entire video here on sort of looking through your closet and how to build an actual wardrobe, because I do think that there are layers to building your wardrobe, and it's really important to make sure that you have those sort of base items or the foundational pieces of your wardrobe that are going to allow you to continue to move up in tiers or layers or however you want to look at it. Now, I'm sure there are people out there that have a different opinion than me, and maybe not necessarily everyone would agree, but I do think it is incredibly helpful for your personal style when you start with these staple basic pieces and really just identify what those staple basic pieces are. Again, thinking about your inspiration, thinking about your day-to-day and what you do for a living, your lifestyle, taking a current assessment of your closet and seeing what you have, what you don't have, what you need, what you don't need, what you like and what you don't like. I think figuring out what those staple pieces are going to be for you is the place that you should start in terms of building your wardrobe, and again, forming that foundational layer of your wardrobe. And again, I really believe I could do an entire video about that. So if you would want to see it, let me know down in the comments. I would be more than happy to take that on and show you guys how to do it. Okay, the next thing that you need to do to find your personal style is understand your body type and your features. Now, this is probably one of the steps in my personal style journey that has helped me the most. I think finally understanding my body type has led me to choosing clothing items that work in my favor and accentuate my features versus wearing things that ultimately don't flatter my specific body type, and more importantly here, that I don't feel good in. And because I don't feel good in them, I don't wear them. So it's a waste of money and a waste of space in my closet, and ultimately doesn't contribute to my personal style at all. By identifying your body type, whether it be slim, athletic, broad-shouldered, etc., you can select clothing items that complement your natural shape. For example, a slimmer man may opt for well-fitted garments to create the appearance of more structure and definition, while a broad-shouldered, bigger man might choose pieces that balance out his proportions. Understanding your body shape can help you create a balanced silhouette by choosing clothing items that create harmony between different parts of your body. I think knowing your body type can help you select garments that are going to fit well and complement your specific proportions, and highlight your best features and maybe detract attention from the areas that you don't want people looking. This can also really help you avoid unflattering styles that maybe up to this point you couldn't necessarily pinpoint why you didn't like them or why you don't look good in them. For instance, if you're a shorter guy, you might want to avoid oversized shirts that visually are going to shorten your legs and don't create a flattering balance of your proportions. Again, knowing this information can help in refining your choices and create a more cohesive and flattering wardrobe. In conclusion here, I think understanding your body type is such a valuable tool in developing your personal style that's going to ultimately help you look and feel your best. It's going to enable you to make informed fashion choices that are going to enhance your appearance, boost your confidence, and ensure that your clothing fits well and flatters your unique figure. I think this has really helped me understand, okay, I like this clothing item on someone else, but I don't like it on me for X, Y, and Z reasons. So it's helped me think about things in a different way of how can I take what I like about this item on someone else and apply it towards finding something that's going to work with me instead of against me. Do I like the color? Do I like the texture? Do I like the fabric? Do I like the silhouette? I think truly understanding your body type helps take you from I like this item to I like this item on me, which is more reflective of your personal style and what's going to make you feel the best and look the best long term. Something else to consider is just the fit of your clothing in general, and that you have the option to take things to a tailor if you think it makes sense to do so. For me, my sort of mindset around that is thinking about cost per wear and versatility, and if it's going to make sense long term, I think it's worth it to take it to a tailor and get it fitted perfectly for you. And the next thing you need to do to find your personal style is experiment, a bit of trial and error. Now, what I don't want you guys to do is, one, feel like you always have to put yourself in a box or only stick to one sort of style interpretation. The wonderful thing about personal style is that it is uniquely yours. You can combine different items together from two relatively different styles to make something work for you and fit with your lifestyle. On the opposite side here, I also don't want you to feel like you need to sort of reinvent the wheel. It doesn't have to be complicated and can truly be as simple as saying, I feel the best when I'm casual, laid back, and that works for my lifestyle. So I'm going to rock a white t-shirt with a pair of denim and a cool chore jacket. That is perfectly fine, and finding this template for yourself can make your life a heck of a lot easier too. I want you to try some different things out to see what sticks. Make notes of what you feel really good in versus what could use a little bit of work or that you just don't like. Again, trial and error. Your taste and personal style is a journey, and it is absolutely normal for this to evolve over time as you get more comfortable and confident in what works for you. I would really recommend pinpointing what those classic staple pieces will be in your wardrobe and building up from there. I've done videos about this if you need some extra guidance. Again, as I mentioned, I can make another video about this in terms of building your wardrobe and really get in depth if you guys want to see that. But again, to wrap this point up, don't be afraid to try different things and to say, you know what, that didn't really work, or this is what I like. Also look back at things that you've worn in the past and think about what you felt really good and really confident in. I think that has really helped me as well. Looking back at, okay, I really love the way this dress hugs my frame. I think it's very flattering. Maybe I don't like the color as much, but I can keep this in mind going forward in terms of silhouettes and the cuts of clothing. So little things like that. Some of you will find a sort of uniform or template that works for your everyday and you can stick to that. Some of you might dress different every day, and that's okay too. To wrap this video up, your style can be a reflection of your personality, your interests, almost an extension of you, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video. By defining your style, or at least having an understanding of what you like and what is also practical, you can express yourself more confidently and authentically. I did a video recently on how to look better than other guys. In that video, I mentioned potentially doing a video on how to find your personal style, and wow, the interest that you guys showed down in the comments was too strong for me to ignore. So that is why I made this video today. I really hope that you all found this video helpful, and I'll be happy to assist down in the comments if you have additional questions for me. And I don't know if you guys knew, but the best place to get style advice is from someone that looks like they're a picnic table. So you're in the right place. If you like this video or found it helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to be in the loop for when I release new content. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me over on Instagram at Courtney Christine Ryan. I love connecting with all of you guys over on there as well. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.